Hey, what it's like being black in Japan?
If you're a loser back home, you can come here and find someone who actually thinks you're cool.
I literally had a guy in the club come up to me and he was like, "Are your nipples black?"
Because I wanted him to like choke me.
Okay.
Like
Being black in general can come with its own set of unique problems. But when it comes to Japan and its homogenous culture, what is it like to be black in the dating scene here? Make sure to check out my Instagram at JesseYoJan and my YouTube membership. Now, let's get to the video. So what's your name, where you're from, and how long have you been in Japan for?
My name is Morgan. I've been in Japan for a year and a half, and I'm from the United States, specifically Alabama.
I'm from London. I lived in Japan in the past for a year.
London?
I'm just visiting this time.
I'm gonna say this. London black is not America black. We don't claim you guys. London black is not America black.
Michael Denker, 23 years old. I'm from Yaoundé, Cameroon, and I've been in Japan for about 16 years now.
my name is Cameron. I'm from Georgia in the USA, and I've been in Japan for 4 years.
So have you ever been on a date with a Japanese guy?
I have. It was very interesting. I mean, I think that planning-wise, I gotta hand it to them. They do put some thought into the date. They'll pick some place like Shibuya, Shinjuku, or whatever. They'll take you around for a little bit. It's cool, that's nice. And then it gets to the conversation. As a very specific type of black person, I'm black, I'm from America, and I'm from the South. My humor, the way I talk, the stuff I laugh at is so different.
How was it like going on a date with Japanese girls?
There was a bit of tension, kind of like break the ice. Like I try not to like hold my personality back too much, because you know people out here are a bit timid.
I left 19 years of religion to be with this girl, the first girl that was willing to have with me. We went to a language exchange, kind of like an event together. And she started acting really weird. You know, I was mingling with people, and you know, I wanted to introduce. She wanted to work on her English. She was already pretty fluent, but she wanted to just get over some social anxiety and just, you know. So I was helping her, and I was introducing myself, introducing my girlfriend, and then she went to the toilet, and she didn't come out for like 20, 30 minutes. Well, when she came out, she was just like, "I'm going home." Okay. Is everything okay? And she was just like, "Yeah, I'm just going home." It's okay. Gosh. Okay. At this point, I still don't know what's going on.
Typical
So I
women,
was walking
typical
her back to
women.
the station, and obviously me being a young guy who just wanted to make the relationship work, I was just like, you know, what did I do wrong? I'm sorry. Did I do anything wrong? Please tell me. And she was just like, you know, you don't want to talk to a weirdo like me. I'd used the word weirdo when I was talking to someone, and she seemed to be like self-deprecating herself. Who said you were a weirdo? She's just like, no, you don't want to talk to a psycho like me. I realized, wait, I did say the word psycho earlier today when talking to someone else, and I was just like, did she think that maybe I was talking about her? We got onto the train. She just went completely normal, and she was just like, yeah, so these friends that we were supposed to meet, but I just cancelled on. Where did you meet them? You know, what's their names? I don't understand. She still hasn't told me what the problem was, why she was angry, and why she's gone back to normal. And she tried to give me a kiss, and I kind of flinched a little bit because I was upset.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a woman. That's a woman. That's a woman for you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I ain't hearing nothing real specific.
And she's just like, what? You're not gonna give me a kiss?
Right
you know,
now.
I don't want to give you a kiss because I still don't understand what's going on. And then she's just like, okay, well, see you soon, bye. And that was the last time I ever saw her.
I went on a date with this pro jiu-jitsu fighter. He just kind of had like a bunch of people on his roster, mainly like foreigners.
I hear the Gaikokujin hunter.
Yeah, I think he was maybe one of those, but like he took me to his like jiu-jitsu.
But yeah, back to the other buddy, like, bro, you must be not used to women game. She probably was on her time of money.
And that was the last time I ever saw her.
I went on a date with this pro jiu-jitsu fighter. He just kind of had like a bunch of people on his roster, mainly like foreigners.
I hear the Gaikokujin hunter.
Yeah, I think he was maybe one of those, but like he took me to his like jiu-jitsu gym or something.
For a first date?
Yeah, and then we like sat there while I saw them wrestle and be sweaty. It was very weird. I went on a second date.
You went on a second date?
Yeah, because I wanted him to like choke me.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to see if he could like do like a move on me. Like I used to.
I must be skip something. Hold on. I must be skip something.
Yeah. Because I wanted him to like choke me.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watching.
I wanted to see if he could like do like a move on me. Like I used to do like karate. I wanted to see if he could try to do that. But then he pulled out his phone and then started texting my friend. He was like, when are we gonna go on a date? Like he sent that.
While he was with you.
Yeah. And then he said to me like, oh, maybe we should go like head home. Like, wow.
How is it like being black and dating?
Probably scared his
A lot
ass,
of my
man.
friends tell me it's easier for me to date out here because they say that a lot of Japanese girls, they find black guys cool. Well, from my experience, it's been easy dating out here. Because I had dreads at the time, and people would tell me they just like the way I rocked it. Yeah, they would just tell me like, you're like a guy like that could dance pretty much hip hop. Yeah.
I hate saying this, but if you're a black person, I feel like it's different than if you're maybe white or like mixed or anything else.
Why? Tell us why.
Some people have to be open-minded to like date you. At least that's what I've noticed. noticed.
Being black and dating here in Japan,
Yeah.
I don't know why people say that, oh, it's impossible for a black guy, oh, they don't like them. There will always be someone here for you. They might not be with you for the right reasons. I mean, if you're not a weirdo, if you're not a creep, if
we
you're,
don't want that.
you know, a decent guy, you don't even need to be a decent guy.
Right.
There's always going to be a Kokujin hunter.
Kokujin hunter.
There's always, if you go to Roppongi,
What is that?
they'll
What does that
show
mean?
them
What
your
does that
skin
mean?
color, show them the fact.
Translate to black person in Japan is a word that can be used neutrally or with negative connotation to terms. Whatever hunter is a Japanese term, a Japanese slang term that refers to someone, usually a Japanese person, who actually seeks out relationships, especially romantic relationships with foreigners. Specifically because they are foreigners. What? Why would you want that, gang?
You are black, and they'll be like, okay, this is the aesthetic I like.
First, it was a mix of guys being like, I've never dealt with chocolate before. Yes, a bunch of guys call me chocolate. But apparently that happens to a lot of girls. One Japanese
Of
dude
course.
actually told me, I thought that black women were more sexual. Like, you guys always want, who told you that? And he was like, because when I said, oh, I want a relationship, he was like, relationship? You do? I thought you wanted, and it's like,
Wow.
when did I give that indication? Dark skin. You want, right?
And like-
the stuff that's been told to me or asked to me, like, I literally had a guy in the club come up to me and he was like, are your black?
A lot of people from the
I
US
blame-
or
I
other
blame
countries, they
sixth
come to
grade.
Japan just to find a girl, right?
Yes.
Does that actually exist here in Japan?
It exists in the sense that Japanese people are more
I
accepting
believe it's
of
real.
social rejects. Which means if you're a loser back home, you can come here and find someone who actually thinks you're cool. Doesn't mean that they all think you're cool.
Yeah. But like some.
And you're probably not going to be cool, but you're more likely to find someone, you know what, you're British, I like Harry Potter,
Yeah.
let's go out on a date. Whereas that's not really going to happen in the UK if you're not really popular. So
Yeah.
it's definitely easier to appeal to them simply
I don't like
because
this. I don't
you
like
are-
how this is making Japan look. It making it look like if you're a weirdo, just move to Japan. Like, that's not what it is, bro. If you're a weirdo, find other weirdos in America to vibe with. You don't have to go to a whole other fucking country to feel like you're someone. Like, I don't like how he's
Oh,
making it seem.
I'm white and I have curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry Styles.
You being black, do you think it helped dating scene here in Japan?
So
It
far,
helps me stand out.
but so far, I just hit about Japan being obsessed with black people and not wanting to be with them because of who they are. They just want to say they've been with a black person, bro. That's what it sounds
Walk
like.
into
That
a
ass.
room and then they'll be like, oh, Will.i.am. Oh.
Will.i.am, you got
Exactly,
Will.i.am.
exactly. No, I got Floyd Mayweather actually. You know, you can be the only black guy in the club, start
Yeah.
dancing,
Focus,
and everyone
focus.
wants to join you
Yeah.
because you're
You
like
fire
the
your
only
camera
black
again, I
guy
can't
dancing
focus.
to hip hop, and it's just like,
Right.
oh my gosh, a real authentic black guy is here dancing hip hop. I can't believe it. Like Will Smith is actually here. As a white person, you have a little bit more of a chance of appealing to
Okay.
a
Broader.
wide, broader, exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, there's a problem with being niche.
I'm
Is
saying.
the fact that you're more likely to get fetishized.
So what's
If we go to a club in Roppongi where all the women are into hip hop,
Yeah.
then it's just like, oh, I love your style,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily I like
You.
you. That's what
I
you need to
just
be
say
careful of the people who just like the culture.
That's
Fetishize.
weird. That's so weird. Like the fetishize over the culture shit. That's so weird to me. That's not a turn off or something.
Some guy actually did come up to me and was like, you look like hip hop. What does that mean? Also, another guy like in Shibuya, I was like waiting for my friend.
Yeah.
He came up to me and like started rapping in Japanese.
You
He's
look like hip hop is crazy. Bro, why are they they making it seem like being in Japan is so cool the whole time? Y'all just being fucking, I'm saying, racially judged, bro. That's all. Bro, they're being racially judged.
full something bijin desu yo ne.
Even
And
if
I'm
it's
like,
not, even if it comes off, even if the intentions are pure, bro, you're being racially judged.
okay. I don't know why I
You
look
get
like
the same
hip-hop
thing in
to some
America, bro.
people. Maybe because I'm black.
I've had a lot of people
Except
ask
it's
me if they
worse.
could touch my hair. They ask questions like a lot of sexual questions.
See,
white people don't
towards
touch
my
our hair.
friends, you know, how big is it down there, stuff like that.
What would you say is like the easiest way for, let's say, foreigners to meet people here to date?
Most of my friends go to bars and stuff, but like I'm an introvert,
Right.
so I don't really go to bars, game centers. Most people at game centers are introverts anyway,
Right,
so
right.
it's like kind of harder to like break into those spaces.
Right.
Even like Shibuya is just kind of the place to meet people.
Right.
Well, I actually used Tinder like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. Mainly because like nobody shows their face. They always like blur it, or they show like their car, dog, or like some food. Maybe some people are too
I like how she
embarrassed to
dressed,
show their
though.
face on the dating app.
I downloaded
And the little
Tinder,
chain
but
and
the
shit.
thing with
They do
Tinder
be-
is like they don't have the option
I
for
feel
you
like
to
Japan-
choose English.
No
They-
cap, I feel like Japan probably got the best Europe out of all the countries to be. You know what I'm saying? I just like the style, bro.
The only guys that swiped
Am I
on
the
me
only
were the
one?
ones who could speak English, and they were the ones who were like more so practicing. When they wanted to take you out, it was mainly like, oh, I want to meet up for coffee so that you could teach me English. But when I downloaded Bumble, I was able to choose English. Half of them were like, oh, like, you know, do you want to go to a hotel later? And then the other half was like, I don't think that I would ever marry a foreigner. So if we date, it's just for like fun. You've talked me up for like months. And then you're just like, first date or second date, you're like, by the way, I'm not going to take you seriously. Even in the club, like the way they touch me, like a Japanese girl, they'll literally just kind of be like, but with me, they're just like, get on me. And I'm just kind of like, you guys don't ever take us seriously, do you?
You're married here.
Yeah, I'm married, yeah.
Bro,
Are you married with the foreign girl or
They
Japanese?
playing in our face.
Filipino.
How was like the dating process here in Japan?
We just met up and we pretty much connected because she has like an American culture around her.
So when you're getting married, you're supposed to like introduce yourself to their parents. Did you have to do that?
I met her parents like a year after.
Why did you wait for a year?
Her parents are very strict. I was told a lot her mom's not gonna be okay with it. I was kind of surprised.
Was it because you guys were young, or was it because where you're from, or what was it about?
It's more of where I'm from, but surprisingly, once I met her mom, she was more accepting.
Oh yeah, how did you meet your wife?
I DM'd her on Instagram. Yeah, we just met up at Yokohama. I thought we were gonna have like casual date, nothing too crazy. There's like amusement parks, so we get on that. Then she's like, let's go to the movie theater. To my expectations, I didn't think we were gonna do nothing crazy, so I didn't bring too much cash.
Okay.
I ended up having to ask her for like transportation and stuff like that. That's one of like that was embarrassing at first.
And I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, we still ended up.
As a man, every single date I ever went on, I don't give a fuck if it's $1 million. I'm bringing everything, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Even if I feel like I'm not gonna need it, I'm bringing everything. If I like you, if I feel like you a setup, hey, you know what I'm saying? But man, don't get caught. Don't be this dude, man. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna like the video. But what I got so far, bro, is, bro, what? I do not like, the video's cool. I can't say I don't like the video. But from what I got from the video wasn't what I thought I was gonna get. Well, yes it was. we get racially profiled over there just like everywhere else. You feel what I'm saying? And they making it seem like it's a good thing, like, yeah, come to Japan. That's what I don't like. I don't like their attitude about the video. I don't like the people in the video saying, yeah, you should come to Japan if you want to do this and do that. Bro, you're being racially profiled. But yeah, hey, like, comment, subscribe, man. Fuck that video, yeah.